Hey guys, how is it going? Jatin Srivastav here with Online SEO Blog. Today is day 2, LinkedIn Profile Optimization. We will learn how to generate inbound leads. What I mean by inbound leads, that recruiters, HR people, C-level executive of companies gonna contact you if you optimize your LinkedIn profile based on the framework that we're gonna discuss today. Okay, that's first thing. Second, we're gonna reveal some of the artificial intelligence backed tool that gonna make your LinkedIn life super easy and everything automated. So stay tuned. Okay, so guys, I hope I was able to deliver the ROI on the day 1, that is basically help you guys identify your hidden talent and understand your skills. If you haven't watched day 1, link is in the I and in the description as well. Now you know who you are. Second step is you must identify who is your target audience so that we can leverage LinkedIn to meet our end objective. Now the question is what I mean by target audience. Look, LinkedIn is a professional network of 650 million plus users who are sharing some sort of similar interest. No matter what's your professional background is, maybe engineering, life science, marketing, maybe pharma, real estate, you will find people who is sharing some sort of similar interest to you. Maybe what I mean by this is basically you will find people who is basically in your same domain on LinkedIn at a much better place. Maybe you are a beginner or a fresher, you will find people who is basically expert in that field where you have just started out. How this gonna help you? This gonna help you to find jobs and internship. This gonna help you to build personal branding. This gonna help you to generate leads if you are getting connected with your target audience. One thing that you should take care of if you have just started out using LinkedIn, that build relevant audience. Don't target 2000 or 5000 connection. 1000 connection is enough if those are relevant. Second is optimize your LinkedIn profile by following the framework that I'm gonna discuss today. Okay, so let's take an example to make it more clear what I mean by target audience and what is the significance of it. Okay, so let's say you are a job seeker and who is trying to find jobs in sales department. Okay, so make sure you are getting connected with people who are sales associates, who are HR people, who are talent acquisition people, and C-level executives. If you get connected with these set of audience, this is going to help you in short term and long term in order to meet your basically end goal, that is to get jobs and internship. Okay, so now you know who is your target audience. How to get connected with them? Day 3. In day 3, I'm gonna share with you exact framework how to find these sort of relevant audience and force them to accept your connect request. Today is day 2 where I am majorly focusing on LinkedIn profile optimization. Okay, so why to optimize profile on LinkedIn? Well, if you see 650 million plus users, competition is really tough. So make sure your LinkedIn profile is highly optimized to basically first you start appearing on LinkedIn searches if someone search for you on LinkedIn. Second, make sure whenever you are sending out connect request to someone, that second person is accepting your connect request. How they gonna do it is if your LinkedIn profile is highly optimized. Let's take a quick practical example here to make it more clear. Okay, so now let's take an example that I want to hire someone who is working as, let's say, freelance social media expert, let's say. Okay, so I want to hire someone who is a freelance social media expert and are on LinkedIn as well. OMG, 5 lakh plus hits. Okay, so let's just restrict it with let's say from Maharashtra only. Okay, so here you will see the competition. The competition is like 7900 plus people are on LinkedIn who are providing freelance social media expert services. If your LinkedIn profile is not optimized, then the chances of generating leads and business via LinkedIn is very tough. Now LinkedIn itself says how you can basically boost your chances of appearing on searches. First is the headline. Make sure your headline is optimized. If you see here, the freelance word is here, but this person hasn't used the freelance word, hence she is at the second position and she is at the first position. And then the location is also a matter, because I have restrict my target audience to Mumbai as well, so the only the people who are in Mumbai will gonna pop up here. So make sure your basically the location is something where your target audience is. Third is basically your experience. Your experience should be relevant to social media only. Then shared connection is also a factor. Okay, so these are the factors which you must take care of when you're optimizing your LinkedIn profile. I'm gonna share with you something more than that in our upcoming slides. Okay, now let's get started mainly in terms of optimizing our profile. In order to optimize your profile, let's say I am a business development professional and I want to optimize my LinkedIn profile to get jobs and internship. So you need three things in order to create a killer LinkedIn profile. First, influencers profile. Second, a job advertisement. And third, the knowledge of using artificial intelligence backed professional tool to make your LinkedIn journey super easy. Okay, now what the purpose of influencer profile? So influencers are the persons having a perfect LinkedIn profile that is highly optimized. Hence, if we compare our LinkedIn profile with influencer, if we benchmark our LinkedIn profile with influencers profile, this gonna help us in making our LinkedIn profile a 5-star perfectly optimized LinkedIn profile. How to do it? What we're gonna discuss. Job advertisement. Never go broad, always go narrow. Narrow down your approach when you are looking forward to achieve success in short term. Similarly, when you are optimizing your profile, pick 2 to 3 job description related to your niche to build your LinkedIn about and professional experience, and also the headline. So how to use such sort of information is what we're gonna discuss. Now finally, you have built a LinkedIn profile. Now the inbound leads will keep on coming. Okay, so let's do the practical exercise. Okay guys, now let's quickly do the practical analysis. So first thing that we need basically to make a LinkedIn profile is influencer profile. So I'm gonna search for people, sales development influencers on LinkedIn. So I'm going to search for people who are in my niche, that is into sales, and are on LinkedIn as well. So these are the people. So you can take help of these sort of websites. Similarly, you can find someone who is a sales influencer in your field by basically searching out for the influencers on LinkedIn, and these gonna provide you with the list. I've already find someone whose profile I reviewed recently, and her profile was more than perfect, who is Colin Francis. So she has a perfect LinkedIn profile. So let's get a quick overview of what I mean by a perfect LinkedIn profile. Okay, it's loaded. So first of all, make sure your LinkedIn profile is a professional headshot, front facing camera. Second, your cover photo should speaks about you. She's into sales, she's a sales influencer, so you can directly see here as well. Third is your LinkedIn headline. We discussed 4 factors which help you to boost your LinkedIn search presence: LinkedIn headline, location, and then your shared connection, and also your professional experience. Make sure your LinkedIn headline has synonyms like sales influencers, sales strategist. Maybe you can use business development. You can use SDR, that is sales development representatives, in your LinkedIn headline. Okay, so how to get these idea of headlines is what you can get from job advertisement. Let me parallelly open a job advertisement on LinkedIn as well. Right, so we are now on LinkedIn job section, and I have derived this particular job opening. So how you can basically optimize your LinkedIn headline is basically using these titles. So if you search here like sales, let's say sales associate, so you will see basically the suggestions of LinkedIn. Make sure you are utilizing these suggestions and optimizing your LinkedIn profile accordingly, because these suggestions are someone which hiring manager or the concerned person usually search for on LinkedIn. Hence, make sure you're optimizing your LinkedIn profile by using these suggestions, and your LinkedIn headline will be superly optimized. Okay, now you know what is the significance of location. Location is something where a client is. If your client is in Bangalore, make sure it is Bangalore. It is in Mumbai, make sure it is Mumbai. LinkedIn About. LinkedIn About is something where people stuck. They don't know what to write. First thing that you can write if you are a job seeker is basically your skills. List down your skills in the first part of LinkedIn About, and second part should be how these skills gonna help the second people, that is the hiring manager. Now how to get those skills? Those skills again you can take help of job advertisement. Now what this job advertisement demands? So this is the demand of the job advertisement. Hence make sure you are writing up these sort of skills in your LinkedIn About. What will eventually happen when a recruiter review your LinkedIn profile and see, OMG, all these skills are listed, and you have also listed how you have used those skills in your current company. So this is gonna help you, and this should be your LinkedIn About. Okay, next the feature snippet. Maybe you can use a video resume here. Maybe you can use something if you did in the past. Let's say you published a research article, or maybe you given a session somewhere. So those sort of feature snippet you can include. Okay, so next is professional experience. Now you are seeing, you are observing the advantage of benchmarking your LinkedIn profile with an influencer profile. Her profile is complete and perfectly optimized. Everything is present here. So you can see the basically difference between LinkedIn About and professional experience. Professional experience is split into different parts based on the company where you have earned those skills. LinkedIn About is a summary of all those skills. Okay, so make sure not only you are adding up companies here, you're also listed what sort of skills that you handled, and if you have a media to attach, that you can attach as well. Okay, then is basically the education, and then you have skills and endorsement. Again, those skills, first you know your skill set because you attended day one, that is career guidance. Second, those skills can be derived from using these job advertisement as well. Okay, so not only one job advertisement, take help of several job advertisement to identify what the industry demands in terms of skill set. Okay, then list up those skill set in your LinkedIn About, in your professional experience, in your skills and endorsement section as well, and ask people to endorse you for those specific skills. Okay, then you have recommendation. Make sure you are asking for HR people or sales people or different company to recommend you, and then you have accomplishment. Okay, so this is the hack. This is the two hacks. One, influencer profile. Second is your job advertisement, and third, the main thing, that is basically a AI enabled tool. So this is your AI enabled tool, that is Resume Worded. So what does Resume Worded do? Basically, all you need to do is to download your LinkedIn profile. How you can do it is to go to view profile. Okay, now we are on our LinkedIn profile. All you need to do is to download your LinkedIn profile. How you can do it is to go to this more section and then save to PDF. Once you download it, then switch to this tool. So this provides you two features. One is to optimize your resume. Second is to optimize your LinkedIn profile as well. Post you have downloaded it, so then you need to go to the LinkedIn optimization tool, and then you will here see, all you need to do is to click here and upload that PDF file. This is gonna give you a score of your LinkedIn profile, and will only also gonna basically compare it with people who are in your similar domain, what they are doing best, that they are ranking high. How they are ranking high is what he gonna discuss as well. Okay, so make sure you are using this particular tool as well in order to optimize your LinkedIn profile perfectly. Three things we discussed: influencer profile, job advertisement, and Resume Worded, that is a AI enabled tool. Okay, now if you guys think you learned something new today, so make sure you are liking this video, subscribing to this channel. Why to subscribe? Basically we covered only day 1 and day 2 now. Now the day 3 is basically the magic, where we will frame our outbound strategy to connect with each and every people. How to force the second people accept your connect request is what I'm gonna discuss. Then followed by day 4, 5, 6 and 7. Stay tuned, subscribe to the channel so that you cannot miss any of the future updates. Thank you so much.